All right, we're gonna get into the tarot card spread of the moon, the Taurus, or zodiac signs. We're gonna basically see what's going on. We're gonna start off with Aries, Sun, and Ascendant. What does the moon and Taurus need you to do when it comes to or Aries, Sun, and Ascendant? What does the moon and Taurus need you to do at the moment? All right, so the moon and Taurus basically want you to be in an aspect of being open towards receiving wands, which is passions, desires, motives. So be open to receiving that support during this time. We're going to see what Venus needs you to value during this time for you Aries, someone in Temperance. What does Venus and Taurus need you to value for Aries, someone in Temperance? Yeah. Venus and Taurus want you to expand your feelings and emotions in your comfort zone when it comes to your Nine of Cups. So I want you to expand and look at the bigger picture. That's what I want you to do. We're going to see what Uranus and Taurus need you to be uniqueness and original and change up for Aries and so what does Uranus Taurus need or Aries and change up during that time? Something got to be changed. They want you to get rest and they want you to change your way you think, communicate, and analyze things. And we're going to basically see what is your North Node and Taurus life purpose. Set out intentions that need you to take the shape and form out without Aries. So what does North Node and Taurus need Aries, someone in 26 to do when it comes to their life purpose? If you see that perspective out of that, we're going to see what kind of energy y'all dealing with during this time. Okay. North Node and Taurus, they want you to give your grand support when it comes to cups, emotional grand support. So feelings and emotions. Be the king. Use your feelings and emotions to heal people during this time. 13. All right, we're going to add this up and see what y'all dealing with. 13 plus 4 plus 9 plus 12. So we're basically dealing with a Aquarius, someone in the Senate, or a Taurus, someone in the Senate, because also Aquarius falls in Taurus. So use the Aquarius energies and the Taurus energies be fixated on this. Be fixated for Aries, so even though that's gonna be kind of like hard, because you're very direct, you don't want to pretty much be fixated. You're gonna start trying all the time. But stars and seven, you find out areas where you can like utilize these fixated pinpoints, pretty much, get things going for the next few days. With Taurus, what does the moon and Taurus need? Or Taurus, some moon and synthesis to do? Or Taurus, some moon and synthesis. What does the moon and Taurus need you to do during this time? Or Taurus, some moon and synthesis. The moon needs you to be open to worlds receiving grand support, dealing with ideas from the queen. Be open to all ideas right now. See how you can use these ideas to manifest. How does Venus and Taurus? What does Venus and Taurus? That's crazy because we just received the Taurus card, which is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant card wants you to value some form of companionship or connections when it comes to your feelings and emotions. So this is value. You need to value your feelings and emotions during the time. Or Taurus, someone senses and value that commitment, whether it's with a person, place, or thing, or a third person. We're gonna see what Uranus and Taurus want you to shake up for Taurus. What does Uranus and Taurus need you to change? Be original. Pretty much find that out right now. It's Uranus and Taurus, someone to be original. We got two cards. We got the Temperance card, and we got the Queen of Pentacles. So Uranus and Taurus want you to have your own unique and original way of dealing with your emotional connections and balance and equilibrium during this time. They also want you to pretty much be open towards receiving Queen of Pentacles, receiving grand support when it comes to Queen of Pentacles. So be open to receive new aspects on how you can pretty much utilize Uranus and Taurus to get you fixated. Because your treasure, your token is pretty much always going to be down there in that treasure. We're going to see what does the North Node and Taurus have for you, Taurus, someone that says. So the North Node and Taurus want you to pretty much put yourself into a situation of having your purpose towards geared towards the world, which is your environment, your surroundings. So put yourself out there. And by you doing it, you have the fulfillment and the fruits of your labors. 3 plus 12 plus 5 plus 5 plus 12. So we're dealing with a sun, moon, ascendant Capricorn. So you need to utilize the Capricorn energies towards sun, moon, ascendant by initiating new ways out thinking be practical. So you can use a little bit of that Pluto and Capricorn energy to take the power of control and transform. Now, Gemini, sun, moon, ascendant, we're going to see what the moon and Taurus need you to do for you, Gemini, sun, moon, ascendant. All right. So the moon and Taurus need you to utilize your feelings, utilize your mentalities. So you're in a place and circumstance situation. The moon needs you to be open towards receiving feelings and emotions that's going to be geared towards um the we got the 5 of swords right here. So it's either a person, place, or thing. So be open towards ideas right now and see how those ideas and conversations is kind of like, affecting you, conversations with people too. Because you may basically have someone or something that you have a conversation with or communication that's going on. They may basically have a secret agenda up their sleeve. So yeah, Gemini, someone that said this is you're dealing with some form of manipulation, or somebody is either trying to manipulate you or get to you during this time. We're gonna see why you got that card, and we're gonna see how Venus and Taurus affect. What does Venus and Taurus need you to value, and why do you have the 5 of swords for Gemini? Something. All right, so we got another card. All right, you got the Moon card. So Gemini, someone in sentences. You got that card because you're dealing with a circumstance situation of being in the closet about something, which means you may basically be holding something up. You may be holding some form of emotional currents up, or you're going through experiences of pretty much allowing people, places, and things to pretty much rule you or take advantage of you and shit. And you also need to value experiences of your you need to expand your feelings and emotions on things. So pretty much you may basically be in a very you may be in behind the scenes on certain things. Gemini, some of the senses, but you're going through some trauma right now. You need to face those traumas and light the fire on other those individuals that you're pretty much dealing with. You're gonna see how Uranus and Taurus need to be unique and original for Gemini. How does Uranus and Taurus affect your situation? Okay, Uranus and Taurus want you to have a daily, direct routine when it comes to your way of thinking, communicating, and of course, analyzing, pushing forward. And also, Uranus and Taurus want to initiate new ways of thinking and communicating when it comes to your desires. And we're gonna see what does North Node and Taurus have set for you when it comes to your life purpose for or Gemini. Okay, so we got 2 cards. Damn, Gemini, what the hell is going on with China? Taurus energies is getting to you, and the moon about to enter Gemini. So your life purpose, you need to give your grand support when it comes to your words and your intellect. You need to be the one that's giving the grand support when it comes to that, healing people with your mind, your words, your intellect, of course, putting yourself out there. And also, North Node and Taurus want you to put yourself into a circumstance situation, spending time of getting out of too many ideas. That's not worth using them. And North Node and Taurus want you to expand your mind and your ideas. So you have a whole lot of air going on. Mars just does your So we're gonna add this up and see what kind of energies you're dealing with and what kind of zodiac sign is pretty much behind the scenes and the spectrum. So basically, Gemini, Sun, Ascendant, you're dealing with a Virgo, Sun, Ascendant. So you need to utilize the Virgo, Sun, Ascendant energy. That's mutable Earth. So you pretty much need to be mutable and adaptable when it comes to health, work, routine, and how you can be of service or other. Keep yourself active and busy with that. How you can serve for people, basically things. And that's how it's looking for Gemini, Sun, Ascendant. Now we're gonna get into you Cancer, someone in cynicisms and see how the moon and Taurus and how you can utilize these extreme energies to get things going for you. Because because Cancer loves the Taurus. See that? There's a question about that. It's exalted there, and of course the energy is at an extreme right now. So we're gonna get into that right now. We're gonna see what's going on with you Cancer, someone in cynicism with the moon and Taurus. What you do for you Cancer, someone in cynicism. Okay, okay. So basically, Moon in Taurus need you to be reacting and responding to experiences that have prohibited you or put you into a dark place or a depressive state or a situation where you pretty much give up. You need not give up during this time. You need to pretty much get off your one two, and of course Mars is going into Cancer. So you need to utilize that passion, that desire, that motive to get yourself going during this time. Also, the Moon and Taurus need you to be reacting and responding towards creating new ideas and also pushing your ideas forward daily. So that means where the mind go, the body go. So that means you pretty much need to be moving forward when it comes to your mentality. We're gonna see why you got these cards, and we're gonna see what Venus and Taurus need all Cancer someone to be valued. Value rest, so comfortability. So you need to rest your mind, rest your mentality. Also expand your feelings and emotions. Something that you already do because you're the moon. And of course, the moon got what? 9 phases. Also, we're gonna see why you got that card. We're gonna see what Uranus and Taurus need you Cancer someone the tendencies to be unique and original and change them all. So what you need to be able to change. You need to change the structure that you got going on when it comes to your material, structurizing your material. So have your own unique way of building and working on your material. And what does North Node and Taurus need you to do? Cancer Top 126. So your purpose, your life purpose. Yeah, see what that needs to be basically rectified. So we're gonna get into that aspect right now. North Node and Taurus want you to pretty much put yourself into a situation of making it a routine to emotionally care, love, and of course be an assistance towards people, places, and things. Make that routine. Then add this up and see what basically what energies you're dealing with. 6 plus 4 plus 4 plus 6 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9. So you're dealing with a sun, moon, ascendant Pisces, or you're dealing with a sun, moon, ascendant Gemini. So it's going to be mutable energies that you're going to be utilizing. So you need to be more mutable and adaptable and changeable when it comes to your dream imagination and fantasies. More mutable and adaptable when it comes to your words or intellect. And by doing that, you'll be active. Now we're going to see what's up with you. Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. What does this Moon and Taurus need you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant to do? Figure that out right now. So Moon and Taurus for all Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Big fire. Big cigarette. All right, so basically, divisions. So we got 9 of Pentacles. Moon and Taurus needs you Leos to pretty much expand your resources and your material and your maternal and have some form of happiness, some form of growth in that area, some form of passion in that area. We're gonna see why you got the 9 of Pentacles, and we're gonna see what the Venus and Taurus need you to value for all you Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Venus and Taurus need you to value judgment during this time. So pretty much you need to be the one that's judging, making the judgment during this time. So you need to be the one that's making the right calls when it comes to the things you value and the people you value. And also the Chariot card. They want you to pretty much keep moving and also look be on the outside looking in when it comes to the things you value and the people you value. We're gonna see why you got those cards, and we're gonna see what Uranus and Taurus need you to shake up and be unique and original about for all you live. I'm gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out right now. I want you to be unique and original when it comes to your daily passions, your daily routines, and the way you daily push yourself. And I want you to pretty much be unique and original and also free yourself from your mind, your mentality, and see what's going on outside looking in. Also, watch out for people, places, things that are basically trying to be stealing your ideas. I mean, or steal some ideas. But make sure when you steal it, make sure you're structured. You make sure these ideas is working for you. If you get what I'm saying. But remember, your mind ain't you ain't your mind. So we all stealing ideas, but don't get caught in the mind. But we're gonna see what the North Node and Taurus have set for you when it comes to your life purpose. We got some more than 76. We're gonna add that up and basically get into the solution and conclusion. So North Node and Taurus, I want you to go within inside yourself and meditate. Activate your intuition. Clear it out. Be open. So we got 2 plus 6 plus 7 plus 9 plus 2 plus 7. So we did it with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant Virgo. So you need to be mutable and adaptable and changeable when it comes to your work health routines. So you need to utilize the Virgo energy, Leo, which is your neighbor. Get more service oriented, detail oriented. Now, speaking of Virgos, we about to get into you Virgo, someone that said this and see what this moon and Cancer need you to do during this time. Virgo, someone that says this. What does the moon and Cancer need you, Virgo, someone that says this to do during this time? Now, I mean the moon and Taurus. You gotta redo that. What does the moon and Taurus need you, Virgo, someone that says this to do during this time? Okay, we got two cards. The moon and Taurus need you to go ahead and start reacting to responding to some form of movement. Okay, for me, you need to move. You need to move yourself and put yourself. Also, moon and Taurus need you to carry out the burdens because you're going to be receiving that. The moon is exalted in Taurus, so you're about to receive all the exaltation. See, anything that's exalted, you're going to be receiving a whole lot of shit on your plate. It's like you go. It's like a restaurant, all you can eat restaurant, and you're gonna keep constantly receiving a whole lot of stuff on your plate, even stuff that you ain't ordered. Even it's like you're gonna be. It's like look at it like this: as soon as you walk into the restaurant, you tip the waiter and the waitress, so they service and they service is gonna be keep constantly coming on. That's that perspective. That's the energy that you're in right now. You're gonna see what does Venus and Taurus need you to value. Virgo, someone says, what does Venus and Taurus need you to value during that time? Or you Virgo, someone says, Venus and Taurus need you to be valuing support dealing with passions and goals and ambitions. So value passions and desires during this time. You're gonna see what Uranus and Taurus need you to be unique and original about for Virgo, someone that says, what does Uranus and Taurus need you to be unique and original about? Someone says, Uranus and Taurus usually be unique and original when it comes to taking the high horse when it comes to your passions, your desires, and of course, like on the outside looking in when it comes to your visions. You're on the outside looking in when it comes to your vision. We're gonna see what the North Node and Taurus has set for you for all you Virgo, Sun, and Ascendant. North Node and Taurus have you set in a mind state, aka a hell. So you need to get yourself out of a hell, Virgo. Get your mind, your mentality back up behind things that don't longer go in your favor. 7 plus 12 plus 10 plus 7 plus 8. So you're dealing with a similar ascendant Scorpio, Virgo. So you need to utilize the fixed water, fixating your own ways, good ocean, for the emotion, your passion, of course, your desires. Stay down till you come up. Stay down till you come up. You're about to get into you Libra, someone in synthesis. How the moon and Taurus will be affecting you guys. Now, what does the moon and Taurus need you Libra, someone in synthesis to basically do with this right now? Okay, moon and Taurus want you to value your emotional stance for the person, place, and thing. Moon and Taurus want you to pretty much structure yourself. Moon and Taurus want you to value your money, resources, and material. Moon and Taurus want you to spend time towards your passions, be direct, and of course, Moon and Taurus want you to pretty much heal. Let's see where I got all these cards, Libras, and we're gonna see what Venus needs you to value. Venus needs you to value your intellect and your way of putting ideas out there. We're gonna see what Uranus and Taurus need you to be unique and original about before you leave with someone. You gotta be unique and original about something. So, be unique and original when it comes to pushing out your passion and of course your desires. We're gonna see what your life purpose you can go after and chase after for North Node and Taurus for Libras. What does that North Node and Taurus for Libra mean? Gonna basically figure that out in a second. North Node and Taurus for Libras. North Node and Taurus for Libras. North Node and Taurus for Libras. They want you to pretty much spend time towards working and building. So we're gonna add up and of course we're gonna put energies. So Libras, you're dealing with a sun, moon, ascendant, Cancer. So you need to utilize the Cancer, learn how to utilize the Cancer energy. That's cardinal water, initiating the way how to deal with the feelings and emotions when it comes to love, nurturing, and caring. Of course, Mars is about to enter Cancer, so you need to learn how to be more passionate, more. Now we're about to get into you Scorpio with some more instances. What does the moon and Taurus need you to do? And you know the moon is debilitated in Scorpio, and you know Taurus opposite Scorpio, Scorpio opposite Taurus. But we're gonna see what the moon And Taurus needs you, Scorpio, someone in the same system. So the moon in Taurus, damn, the moon in Taurus wants you to watch your back. Moon in Taurus also wants you to pretty much be on the outside looking in when it comes to ideas that you share with. Be careful who you share your ideas with. 'Cause everybody, not everything already have you in your best interest. Watch out for the oppositions. Now we're gonna see why you got that card, Scorpio. We're gonna see what the moon, what does Venus and Taurus need you to value. See that out. I'll figure that out. What does Venus need you to value, Scorpio? Damn. Venus need to value situations where you spending time when it comes to ideas. And I want you to value ideas that's where you're gonna spend time worth having these ideas to worth to value. Put it towards something that truly values, that has value, not something that's unvalued. You're gonna see what does Uranus and Taurus need you to shake up and be unique and original about from Scorpio. Okay. Uranus and Taurus want you to be the initiator when it comes to your words, your intellect, and your logic. We're gonna see why you got that card, Scorpio. We're gonna see what does the North Node of Taurus have in store for you when it comes to your life purpose. North Node of Taurus have stored paths of you planting seeds when it comes to your visions. We're gonna add these four cards up. 7 plus 8 plus 1 plus 11. So you dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Sagittarius. So what does that mean? You need to be mutable and adaptable and changeable towards looking at the bigger picture when it comes to feeling and seeing about your visions. Scorpio. Now we're about to get into you, Sagittarius, someone is this. We're gonna see what the moon, which is exalting your sign, and Taurus needs you to do. So what does the moon in Taurus you all you Sagittarius, someone is this? You got two cards. It needs you to spend time towards strengthening yourself. It needs you to also be the one that's giving the grand support when it comes to your emotional connections on how you can care and nurture for people, places, or things, or person, place, or things that you have interest with. And it also wants you to be open towards receiving ideas. We're gonna see why you got these cards, and we're gonna see what the Venus and Taurus need you to value. What does Venus and Taurus need you to value for you? Sagittarius, someone in Genesis. What does Venus and Taurus need you to value at the moment? Venus, damn, this card has been popping up so many times. Venus and Taurus need you to value experiences that you had emotional connections with that kind of like made you feel uncomfortable, so you won't experience these situations again, or how you can use these experiences or situations to kind of like have your own unique output and of course your way of getting up out of that situation. We're gonna see what Uranus and Taurus need you to change up and be unique and original about, or you Sagittarius, someone in sentences. They wanted you to be unique and original about the sacrifices that you made, the people, places, and things that you have sacrificed yourself with, or people that you sacrifice yourself for, people that you put first and you put yourself last. We're gonna see why I got that Hangman card. We're gonna see your life purpose. What does your life purpose have in store for you when it comes to the North Node and Taurus for Sagittarius? Someone the same. What does your life purpose have in store for you at the moment? Sagittarius, your life purpose have the Queen of Pentacles in store for you. So you need to receive all the grand support when it comes to money, resources, and material. 12 plus 3 plus 8 plus 13 plus 12 plus 9. So you're dealing with a someone sending Pisces. Or you need to also use the Gemini energy. So you need to be mutable and adaptable and changeable when it comes to dreams, fantasies, and delusions. You need to be mutable and adaptable and changeable when it comes to sharing ideas, conversations, and also your daily pursuits. And we're going to see what's in store for Capricorn. What does the moon in Taurus need you to do? Or you Capricorn, someone senses. I'm a Capricorn. What does the moon Cancer? What does the moon in Taurus need Capricorn, someone ascendant to do during this time? The moon in Taurus needs you to. Oh, this is a Capricorn card. The moon in Taurus needs you to come together when they come to the environment, aka building and working together, teamwork, making dream work. We're gonna see what, what Venus and Taurus need you to value, Capricorn. Need to value your emotional. It needs you to value your feelings about your expressions dealing with your money, resources, material, the pentacles, which means you're going to some conflict. So see how you can dissect that emotional conflict twist things around when it comes to your resources. So we got Pluto and Capricorn, so a whole lot of conflict, a whole lot of torture and trauma going on when it comes to that aspect of dealing with resources. We're gonna see what Venus needs you to value, Capricorn. I'm gonna see why you got those cards. What does Venus Taurus need you to value for you, Capricorn? And where that card at? So you got the Seven of Wands. You need to value taking a stance on things and standing your ground when it comes to the things you value and appreciate and love doing. Uranus and Taurus. What does that mean for Capricorn? Someone to It means hermit mode. It means get away, go within, spend time with yourself, and also create it, come up with a new way of starting a new career and goal in business. What does the North Node Taurus got to say about Capricorn? About to add that up. What does the North Node Taurus got to say about Capricorn? North Node Taurus wants you to be utilizing the Hierophant energies, and this is the Taurus card. So the Taurus card wants you to come together towards using your emotional and on building some form of connection or something that you can come together to create ceremonies. So that's companionship. 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 1. You did it with a someone in the Gemini. Capricorn. So you need to utilize the mutable and adaptable and changeable methods for dealing with communication and ideas. You're going to see what you Aquarius someone in sentences need to do when it comes to the moon and Taurus. If you care Aquarius someone in sentences need to do when it comes to the moon and Taurus. All right. Moon and Taurus got y'all going to conflict. We already know that's a square. So you need to have that talk or that transformation when it comes to your emotional visions and connections and also the world. You need to be a humanitarian. We're gonna see what the Venus and value got in store for Aquarius. Venus and value, what does it have in store for Aquarius? Someone simple. Venus and value have the sun in store for you. So you need to express yourself and take action, shine light on things. We're gonna see what Uranus and Taurus got it in store for you. It got you got two opposing cards. The strength card, which is Leo, and the sun card, which is Leo. So you need to utilize uniqueness and originality towards strength. And last but not least, you should know your life purpose for all your career coming in the sentences. Whether the North Node and Taurus got the store for you on that. Okay, I want you to receive grand support when it comes to the cup, emotional cup. You need to get you a cup and be open towards receiving and getting that forward. Make sure that cup full. 12 plus 5 plus 3 plus, wait, hold on. 12 plus 5 plus 3 plus 19 plus 8. So basically, what does that mean? You're dealing with a sun, moon, sun, and Aquarius. You just need to be yourself. That's basically what that means. And last but not least, Pisces, sun, moon, and sentences. For all Pisces, sun, moon, and sentences, we're going to see how the moon and Taurus is going to bring opportunities your way. What does the opportunities that you can use to manifest? So what are the moon and Taurus opportunities for Pisces, sun, moon, and sentences? What are the moon and Taurus opportunities for you Pisces, sun, moon, and sentences? So the moon and Taurus and Pisces, sun, moon, and sentences. You need to pretty much expand your environment when it comes to your visions. Expand your environment, Pisces. We're going to see what the Venus and Taurus have to offer, and we're going to see why you got the 3 of Wands. Venus and Taurus want you to utilize the Knight of Cups. So I want you to have this emotional connection towards behind the scenes, which you need to emotionally feel that cup, have that strong tie with that cup, and have a strong connection towards the thing you value with that cup. We're going to see what Uranus and Taurus got going on for you, Pisces. Uranus and Taurus got some form of delusions going on for you. So it's going to have you into a whole lot of, this is the Pisces card, so it's going to have you into a whole lot of picking and choosing. Willy Wonka type shit. And we're going to see what the North Node and Taurus got in store for you, Pisces, someone, and the opportunities that come with it. We're going to add these cards up. Okay, you got the High Priest, and you got the Moon card. So that means the High Priest wants you to go within, and the Moon card wants you to self-reflect. We're going to add these cards up and see what you're dealing with, Pisces. Pisces, a Virgo, someone, is energies used.